Hey, what's up guys? So I'm going to tell you a story that's very near and dear to my heart, which is the story of how I got my girlfriend to watch pro wrestling with me. She was never into wrestling before, she'd never really watched it, and you only get one first impression with getting someone new to watch wrestling with you. So I pulled out all the stops, and this is what I did to get my girlfriend to watch pro wrestling. So there's three main tips. It's kind of a fourth one if you're in the UK, but three main ones that can be applied to other people. So first one, pick the right pay-per-view. Oh, you gotta pick the right pay-per-view. And for me, that pay-per-view was the Royal Rumble. There's introductions to all the characters, all the wrestlers come in, it's fast-paced for the most part. The only matches on the card that aren't the Rumble matches are always really good matches, so, there's a good quality of match overall. And you get a very quick introduction to all the storylines going on. Why does this guy hate this guy? Why is this guy coming back? Who's that? Why are they so happy to see him? Why is some random dude in the front row high-fiving his friend because someone came into the ring? All that stuff you can explain. I mean, you do have to be willing to pause a few times and explain things, but for me, any question that's about the stuff in the ring, I don't mind at all. If it's random conversation that's not related to wrestling, then I'm kind of like, this. But if it is wrestling related, then I'm cool with it. So you kind of have to be, in my opinion. But that's the first one. Pick a good pay-per-view. The second one is food. Food. I guess this is kind of akin to the Americans with their Super Bowl parties, or over here in the UK we have like things around the World Cup. But just get something good. So in my case, I said I'd order us some takeout, and I got us some like Chinese food. So that was the main thing for us, and I said, hey, if you don't like it, at least I'll get the food for this one, because I'm forcing you to watch 4 hours of something that you don't really like usually. So worst case scenario, you get a free meal out of it. That was my kind of free ticket to watch it. And then the third one's another quick one, and that's obviously just good beverages. I say beverage because in my case it was alcoholic, but for you that are underage in your respective country, whether that's 18, 21 or other, obviously I can't promote that, but in my case it was a bit of vodka, it was some Chinese food, and it was the Royal Rumble, and that worked out nicely, and now we watch every pay-per-view together pretty much, and we're having our fourth Rumble coming up. The only other tip I can give to my fellow brethren in parts outside of the US is I watch pay-per-views with my girlfriend on Monday nights. I don't watch it on the Sunday. Purely because if you guys from America understand UK time zones, then you'll know that the pay-per-views go on till like 4 a.m. here. So you need a hardcore fan to be up with you until 4 a.m. on a work night. Probably not going to happen. So instead, I try to avoid all social media that I can. I try to avoid any related wrestling website, and I watch it on Monday evening. And that is how we watch it from like 6. So we watch it at 6, get the food out, get the drinks ready, and then we can watch it till like 10, 11, and still go to bed at a reasonable time for work on Wednesday. I mean, I wish that they did more pay-per-views on Saturdays or Fridays, but sadly they don't and they won't, so that's just how it is. But yeah, those are my main tips. For anyone out there who has a significant other who didn't like wrestling, whether that's your boyfriend, girlfriend, other, who you managed to get to watch it, or even a friend or something, your mum, your grandmother, your granddad, let me know. I'd be really keen to know what you did to get your friend, partner interested in wrestling, or at least to watch it for a night. Yeah, give me a shout. What are your tips? Would these tips work for you? Are these something you could use in the future? Do you wish you'd used them in the past? What's your worst scenario? Did they really hate wrestling? Why'd they hate it? Throw it all in the comments, or message me or something, and I'll be I'll be happy to read them all. So yeah, enjoy the Rumble this weekend. Yeah, let's get ready to rumble.